Hello teachers! As you get started with your pilot, I just wanted to give you a quick little video reminding you of some of the most important things to get you started. Once you're logged into your dashboard, you can select your grade level from the drop-down menu if you have access to all grade levels. If not, it'll just have yours listed there. And then you'll see your unit. So you'll click on the unit. Once you're in the unit, notice the navigation on the left-hand side of the screen. This is great to help you get to many of those resources we discussed. A couple of the ones that we took a look at, that unit map is great for us to understand what our students are figuring out in each chapter and how they're going to do that. You may also like those standards at a glance, even maybe a little bit of the science background. This is teacher-facing for you. In the teacher references, we took a look at those 3D statements and assessment system. Also may be helpful to see the books and apps in that unit. It gives a great in-depth on what you're going to see. So remember, this is at the unit level. Once we're ready to get into the lessons, we'll go into the chapters. We'll see the quick little blurb about what's happening in each chapter. And then we'll click on the lessons specifically to get to our 3-step prep. So remember, we're going to take a look at the lesson at a glance. We can click that on the left-hand side of the screen. Quickly tells us the modality that we're working in and the time frame. We can even preview those lesson slides by clicking on Preview the Lesson, which is great. Or we can download those lesson slides. I'm going to scroll up just a bit here by clicking Get Lesson Slides. That would take us to the Google Slides, or download PowerPoint slides here. Now that's step 3. I skipped step 2. Step 2 would be getting those materials from your kit. You can click on Materials and Preparation and it'll tell you exactly what you need. So easy 3-step prep in order for you to get your lesson started. If you want to use the digital assets with your students, you're going to click that Teach icon. You'll note that opens up a new tab. Your students would need to be logged in, and then you'll start class, and that will sync your students to your lesson presentation. So really great features in order to get you up and teaching easily. Lastly, I'll remind you of that Science Program Hub. So that's up here in the waffle menu under Programs and Apps. We're going to scroll all the way down, click on Science Program Hub. And a couple of things we looked at were in those on-demand resources. In on-demand resources, we'll again choose our grade level. And then here we'll find access to those videos, which are so helpful. So if we want to see any of the hands-on investigations, we can go to that hands-on investigation playlist. Remember, this is a YouTube playlist, so it'll open that up for you. Or I can also find those lessons being taught by an actual teacher. These are student-facing English and in Spanish. And then lastly, those read aloud books. So those are also in English and in Spanish. Again, that'll open up a YouTube playlist for you, and you can provide those links as needed to your students. I've also provided a link to the toolkit document, so that is a great place for you to ask questions and or find further resources. And of course, if you need anything else, just reach out.